I don't know if it's just me, but I remember growing up watching a show every Saturday morning. We look forward to watching cartoons. And we would watch a show, I don't know if you remember this, I'll be 60 this year, called Popeye the Sailor Man. One of the things I liked about Popeye is he was just an ordinary sailor, awkward, underestimated, and oftentimes outmatched. But when the pressure was on, Popeye would reach for something that was greater than himself. He would reach for spinach. And once he takes in everything, his strength, his confidence, and the outcome of the fight, he would always win. Now you must understand that weakness was not his problem. Popeye, he never pretended to be strong. You don't see him boasting before the battle. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But he knows exactly who he is without the spinach. Catch the spiritual truth. God never asks us to deny our weakness. He asks us to acknowledge it so his power can meet us there. 2 Corinthians 12 and 9 says, listen, my strength is made perfect in weakness. The second thing I notice about this Popeye, this cartoon character, is that his power came from what he took in. So your power comes from what you take in. See, spinach to Popeye wasn't just decoration, it was nourishment. Popeye doesn't admire the can, and look how beautiful this can is. He doesn't talk about the can, but he consumes the can. Catch the spiritual truth. Many believers, watch this, they admire the word, but they don't ingest it. And you can't fight today's battles on yesterday's intake. You cannot fight today's battle with yesterday's intake. Matthew 4:4 is very clear. Man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceedeth come forth out of the mouth of God. Give us this day our daily bread. So he understood that power comes from what you take in. What are you taking in? The third and final thing I want to point out about Popeye is that identity is activated, not changed. Identity is activated, not changed. Spinach doesn't make Popeye someone else. It activates what's already inside of him. His famous line says, I am what I am. Catch the spiritual truth. God's power doesn't change your calling. It empowers it. God's calling doesn't change, listen, your calling, it empowers it. You don't become someone new. You become who God already said you are. That's why Ephesians 6 and 10 is very clear. Listen, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Identity is activated, not changed. Let me close this. Feed the source of your strength. Popeye never wins the fight before the spinach. He doesn't flex first. He doesn't talk tough first. He doesn't rely on yesterday's strength. The turning point is always the same. He takes in what gives him power. And the same is true for us. Life will expose what you've been feeding on. Pressure doesn't create weakness, it reveals it. Battles don't define you, they show, watch this, what's been sustaining you. If all you've been feeding on is noise, fear, outrage, exhaustion, don't be surprised when you feel drained, when you feel tired. But when you draw from God, when you take in, notice this, His word, His presence, His truth, strength rises, clarity returns, and faith stands up. You don't overcome by trying harder. You're overcoming by feeding better. So here's the question. What are you feeding on? And is it strong enough to carry you through the fight? God bless you.